So real quick, we're gonna hit up the Delta Math that I wasn't able to do in the Zoom meeting. So when I pull up my Delta Math, my sample student is enrolled in Algebra 1, and I see that I have the 10-2 Algebra 1 video here. I can just click on that, and then again, it should play here once you click that. This was one of the longer videos, so I apologize about that. And it will keep track up here in the corner what percentage it is that you've watched. So I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to let the video play for a second, just so that we can get the video long enough. You see, I waited a while here to where a minute and a half, and it's showing about 20%. So it keeps track up here in the corner how long you've been watching the video. So I'm going to pause you, and when we pop back up, I'll be on the teacher side of this. So this is what it looks like on the teacher side. I have sample student pulled up, and they're not a very good student because they haven't done anything. But when I click on, we were watching the 10-2 Algebra 1 video. When I click on that, it shows me here's the video. They've watched 20% of it. So that's what it looks like on my side for those of you who are curious. Real quick, there's something else I forgot to mention to you guys in Zoom is I will be putting in a weekly grade. So if you're looking at the calendar on your schedule, you have some of you till April 15th and some of you until April, let's see, when is it? April 10th, I thought. There we go. There's different due dates, but it's more than just a week, but we're going to do weekly grades. So I've put in here when I will be adding points in. So 15 points, I'll be doing 15 points on April 3rd. I'll be doing 25 points, or I'm sorry, 15 points at the end of this week. I'll be doing 25 points for next week, and then you need to, oh, I guess that's it for that class. The chapter 10 class, you have another segment after that. So make sure you're getting those grades in, or these pieces done week by week. Now, if you get all of them done this week, next week I'll still plug in, I'll just put that in for next week. But like this week, if you don't have them done, I'm going to put a 0 in until you get them all done next week. So, okay, if you were just watching, if you were live with Zoom, you can quit watching now. If you missed the Zoom meeting, I'm going to go over the rest of what we talked about in the Zoom meeting real quick. First things first, we did talk about the schedule. So in Google Classroom, I have posted the schedule for your class. Algebra 1A, you're doing Chapter 8, Algebra 1, Part 1. Algebra 1 and Algebra 1B, you are doing Chapter 10. Algebra 2, you are doing you're doing Chapter 12, Part 1. We'll pick up Part 2 later. They're all structured the same though. So first of all, there are required videos that you need to watch, and that's what I was over here in Delta Math showing. And again, it does show me who's watched it and who hasn't. In addition to that, I need you to take notes during the video and take a picture of your notes and post them over here to Seesaw. Seesaw is how I am keeping roll. And so you doing the Seesaw check-ins, most of you saw Monday's check-in, do the Seesaw check-ins, and then also posting pictures of your notes is how we'll be taking attendance. So make sure you continue to do that. The videos are the only thing, though, that's required. Like, you have to do this. Otherwise, you each have a set amount of points that you need to figure out how to get. And I give you a wide variety of choices on how to get those points. So 5 points for each Delta Math assignment that you do, 7 points for each Teach Me assignment that you do, 10 points for each live video, and then each of these has their own point value as stated. So the Delta Math is pretty self-explanatory. Go into Delta Math, do the Delta Math homework. Email me when you do it. Since it's optional, I won't be necessarily checking everybody, just because it's hard for me to know, well, you decided not to do the Delta Math because you did a live video instead or something. So then in this, you also have the Teach Me videos. If you scroll down to the second page, that will explain the Teach Me videos. Basically, take a video of yourself teaching. I give you whatever section you decide to do, I give you the 2 problems to do. Take a video of yourself teaching them. I don't care if you use your phone, your Chromebook, or any other recording device. If you post it to Seesaw or YouTube or however, and somehow send me the video. And then You can record just your handwriting it if you want to do a digital whiteboard and do screencast-o-matic, or if you want to do, writing on your window or something. I don't care. Somehow teach it, send me a video. It's only 2 problems, but it's worth 7 points. The other one that you can do is the live videos. Live videos are 10 points. You do 1 problem, schedule a Zoom meeting with me. I give you the problem, and then you do it right there. If you need my help, that's fine. I'll give you a little bit of help to get through it. If you need too much help, I might give you a second problem though. Or if you do it the first time with no help from me, I will give you that score in EduStar in the test category. Right now, it's not going to be feasible for me to really give you tests. So doing the live video and getting it right the first time with no help from me is the only way to really raise that grade, except if you want to do test corrections. And you can read about that down here in Seesaw. Basically, I have your test, schedule a Zoom meeting, we'll correct them together, I'll give you credit in the gradebook. But those are the only 2 ways to update or to raise up your test category in the gradebook. So then some other points. Everybody will have a grade my paper activity you can do. Basically, I'm going to do an assignment. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. You have to make an answer key, grade my paper, and then you have to find my mistake and explain my mistakes. So that's worth 10 points. You can also attend the Zoom meeting Word Problem Wednesday. Each class will have their own Word Problem Wednesday time frame, so that's separated out. And it's only 30 minutes. We'll do 2, 3, 4 word problems from the chapter. We'll kind of do them together. It'll be interactive. I expect you to answer some questions and interact with the math problems. Or you can attend Looney Tuesdays, where we'll do some brain teasers. That's combined with all the classes. And that's not necessarily related to the chapter. That's going to be brain teasers and other just general funky math stuff that just makes us think and exercise our brains. This next part, each class has something different and it's going to change up chapter to chapter, class to class. This time around, a couple classes have the option to write a short essay. It's just a couple paragraphs, don't panic, explaining whatever it is that topic is. So this class, you get to explain the Pythagorean theorem and how it's used in real life. This class gets to explain, other class gets to explain why sometimes we want to simplify radicals instead of estimating to a decimal. The other class, I was able to figure out how we could possibly try to do a bingo game. So you can attend the live Zoom meeting for bingo. And then starting next week, all classes will have the option to do the weekly math art challenge. Or if you just need a couple points, you can attend a Zoom meeting, schedule one with me, and we'll just talk and catch up. Because I still really want to hear from all of you guys and know what's happening in your lives, just like we do in class. So you can schedule that and just get a couple points there. Now, if you do all the Delta maths and then you also do, 3 or 4 of the other points, and you end up with more points than what you actually needed, I will reward that to you in the grade book. Instead of giving you a 40 out of 40, if you did 50 points, I'll give you a 50 out of 50. So it's worth more and it helps your grade more. So don't feel like, oh, I have my points, I don't need to do any more. I mean, no, you don't have to, but it would help your grade if you did. So, okay, so we've talked about attendance, test corrections, what we'll do if you earn extra points, the schedules and the different activities. If you ever need help, you can contact me in whatever way you are comfortable with. If you want to schedule a Zoom meeting and I can help you on your assignment, let's do it. If you'd rather send me a message on Google Hangouts, okay, let's do that. If you want to contact me on social media, I'm probably not going to add you back on Facebook, but I will message you. Or if you want to just email me, whatever you want to do, I'm good with, and I'll help you. Just contact me however you can. I think that's everything we talked about in the Zoom meeting. So if you have any questions, do let me know, and I look forward to hearing from you this semester.